Dan's second deployment to Iraq was where things got real. I knew he wasn't dead, but I also knew it was bad, because if he had just been hurt a little, he would have called me himself. And I talked to the commander in Iraq, and he said, I talked to your husband, and he said he's sorry because you promised to come home in one piece. He said he loves you, and he loves your boys. And after that, I don't remember much.
I was out on a mission one evening, September 4th, 2006. We had about a month left in country before we came home. I saw out my window just a big fireball. I could hear my guys yelling. I tried to get up out of my seat. I couldn't move. I knew something was wrong. I knew that I had been hit. And I remember just sitting there thinking, holy cow, I'm not gonna make it. This is it. My vehicle was struck with an RPG, rocket-propelled grenade. I was flown to the States. I woke up a week later in San Antonio to my wife standing by my bedside wondering what she was doing there. Both my legs were amputated above the knee.
And from that day on, we tried to figure out what life would be like. Navigating life in a wheelchair is not always easy. Luckily for me, his attitude from the get-go was thankful to be alive. He tried to use prosthetics a few times. He could do it at therapy, but then he was done. It took all the energy he had, he was done. We always looked at it like if he was happy in the wheelchair, nobody else should be judging.
Life's not easy, nothing's easy really. You just gotta find a way, find a reason, find a why to get through it. Sitting in the wheelchair, not doing anything. Obviously the pounds packed on and I got heavier. I knew that I needed to change. Not just for me, but for my family. I happened to see our coach, his post about him on the program and everything, so I told my wife I need to do something, and she said, well, I'll do it with you. Get healthier for the kids and for you and everything. If you're gonna do it, we might as well do it together.
For us, it was really about getting back where we knew we needed to be.
This program just has changed us, both physically, but I think our relationship with us and our kids and together, and we're just in a better place.
No one told us, hey, here's this magic pill, do it. No, they said, here's this great program and this great coach community. Plug in, see what happens, do the work. And that's what we've done. We've plugged in, done the work, and we're seeing what's possible.
I was up here doing something. I was in my closet and my old legs, prosthetic legs, were sitting there. I mean, they were dusty. So I put them on and I stood up in them, and I called my wife up. She came up and her look on her face was like, what are you doing? I told her I wanted to walk again. I said, I think I could really do it this time. And I think that goes back to the whole mindset. It started out slow, obviously. I knew it was going to. Just like losing the weight, it takes time. You got to do the steps. You got to feel your body properly. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's the same thing for me. I was starting over again.
After he lost weight, he was able to get into the prosthetics that the weight had always limited. And it went from, I got him on, I can take a couple steps, to I can walk up and down the hallway.
Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and thank you guys. I'm at the gym again today. I walked the track again. I walked the whole entire thing without stopping once. I want you guys to know I couldn't have done this without your yes. I was more determined, I was more driven. And then once I got using them, every day now, the drive to wear them, I wear them 80-90% of the day, most of the day.
And now there's no stopping him. He's going everywhere, doing things he never even imagined he could do. because he always just figured he'd never get up out of that chair.
Some obstacles are a little harder or more challenging or bigger, but everybody's going through something.
Something was taken away. Not by choice, he was just doing his job, and he made the best of it. And so to see him get his joy all the way back, like his true spark, like what an incredible gift.
If you throw a stone in the water, how the ripples go out, yeah, you could connect to the people in your little circle. But then you reach somebody in that circle, and then they reach somebody in that circle, and then that circle, and then that circle. The things you can do because somebody said yes. I mean, that's the power and the effect that your yes and your why can have on somebody. You just don't realize it until it happens. It makes me want to keep going more. It makes me want to do more, push myself even more. That's what it's all about. That's what OPTAVIA is all about, is changing lives.